Good afternoon, everyone. First section is error location. We need to find out where is the grammatical error. Question number 1. Chinese industrial system had V3, okay. Chinese industrial system had gone throughout a complete transformation in the last 50 years of communist rule. Gone throughout. See, complete, throughout, same meaning. Throughout means complete, and complete also complete. So there is no need of out. Delete out, keep through. It has gone through. The Chinese industrial system had gone through a complete transformation. That is the correct one. Error is in the second part. Question number 2. The India software sector has expanded, has V3, has expanded almost twice as fast as the world's leading. As fast as, okay, the world's leading US software industry during the same period. Answer. Answer. India's software sector has expanded, okay. It has expanded almost twice, 2 times. And he's talking about volume 2 times, twice. How? Like fast, as fast as the world's leading US software industry during the same period. All appear correct. Answer is fine, no error. Waterways are the cheap meaning of transportation. Cheap meaning is wrong. Cheap means ways. Waterways are the cheap means of transport and are most suitable for what? For carrying heavy and bulky materials having low specific value. Error is in the first part, delete meaning, keep means. Because the sentence is not about a definition. It is not about definition or any meaning. So it ways, means are nothing but ways. The improves is absolutely wrong. Why? Because after a and the, after these articles, I definitely need what? Noun. Sometimes I can also take the help of adjective noun. But if you look at this, the dash preposition. So I definitely need a noun here. The improves is V1, yes, wrong. The improvement. The noun form of improve is improvement. The improvement of infrastructure at the airports needs heavy capital investments which the government cannot afford on its own. Error is in the first part. The largely devious suitors use their money and position to try to convince the princess that they have completed their tasks. See, OUS, if a word is ending with OUS, what is that? Spacious, delicious, courageous, humorous. Adjective. This is adjective. After adjective, if I want to keep, I can keep noun, suitor's noun, largely, ly, adverb. Okay. Because after ly, only 2 possibilities. I can keep a verb or an adjective. Because ly ending words are called adverbs. Adverbs indicate the quality of verb or adjective. So largely devious. Devious means deviating or dishonest meaning. And here actually suitors, ORS, not ERS. SUITE, suit, this is called sweet, means not eating sweet, the pronunciation is sweet. Yes, generally you can find this in hotels, 5-star hotels. VIP suite, pronunciation is VIP sweet. So ORS, SUITORS. Do you know suitors? You know, earlier princess would, if a woman was supposed to be married, especially the king's daughter is supposed to be married, then king would call all the eligible bachelors. Those bachelors are called suitors. And from them, she would be selecting or her father would be selecting for her. So SUITOR. Grammatically all correct, but spelling wise, meaning wise. Error is Still in the first part. Now comprehension passage. What is the reason for workers' unrest at Narsapura plant, Bengaluru? Why? What happened, Narsapura plant, Bengaluru? I'm reading from the beginning. At a time when the government is actively courting foreign investment and making a concerted attempt to position India as a global manufacturing hub, the labor crisis at the Western Corp plant in Narsapura, Bangalore is disconcerting. Disconcerting is nothing but disturbing or troubling. So what is the issue here? The violence erupted. Violence erupted is given. No sentence is starting with violence erupted. Let me check. Let me read below 2-3 sentences. The violence erupted at the manufacturing faculty was allegedly on account of means because of. So why violence started? Violence started workers protesting the non-payment of regular overtime dues by the company. Workers are fighting for their payment, for regular payment and overtime dues. So company is not paying, so for that they are protesting. Answer? Government working? No. Non-payment of workers regular overtime dues by the company? Yes. Second option is the correct answer. Disconcerting. Just now we have seen the issue was disconcerting. We require closest. Closest meaning is synonym or antonym? Disturbing, synonym, yes. Puzzle means shock or confuse. Frightening means terrifying, making somebody afraid. Settling or satisfying. Settling, satisfying, both cannot be possible because both carry positive meaning, and the question is related to negative and we require synonym. Answer 1, 3. 1. Select an example from the passage that denotes government success in promoting manufacturing. Government success. Is this only? Second paragraph beginning. The assembling of iPhones has often been held up as an example of the government's success in boosting domestic manufacturing. Is this the answer? What happened? Have you had your lunch? Have you attempted the passage? Then what happened to your mouths? I know masks are there, but you can speak through the masks. So answer, assembling of iPhones at manufacturing facility in India. Is this mentioned? Assembling of iPhones. That is the example of success. First one is the right answer. Archaic. Archaic is nothing but something old, outdated. Let me read it. I'm reading that particular sentence. Separately, it has also moved to ease. Ease means making something comfortable. Ease means easy. It has also moved to ease. Stringent. Stringent means strict. It has moved to ease the stringent, strict and outdated labor laws that have long been held responsible for holding back the growth of labor-intensive manufacturing sector. Obsolete, same meaning. Banal, primitive. These three carry same meaning, outdated, old meaning. So, but if you look at the question, what is asked? Farthest. Far means opposite or synonym? Opposite meaning. So 1, 2, 3, not inspiring or contemporary. Contemporary means current, now. So 4 or 5? 5. Archaic, old, contemporary, current, now. Which of the following statement is true about IRC Code 2020, Industrial Relations Code 2020? Now here it is given. For instance means for example. The Industrial Relations Code 2020 enables industry to employ workers on a fixed term contract for seasonal short-term jobs. So fixed term contract for seasonal and short term jobs, sidestepping the contractor system. There won't be any contractor system. So it promotes labor intensive. No. It enables industry to employ workers on a fixed term contract and seasonal. Yes. It evade. Evade means avoid. Evade, avoid, same meaning. It avoids contractor system. Yes. Contractors will be held responsible for recruiting. No. Only BC. Third option. Now close test. I remember when I was a child being dash. What should come in the blank according to our B form rule? V3, V4, noun, adjective, preposition. I was child being dashed to the celebrated Barnum circus. I was dashed to circus. I was hoaxed. Hoax means trick. Tricking or gambling is called hoax. మాయ మాటలు చెప్పి నమ్మించి మోసం చేసేదాన్ని కూడా హోక్స్ అంట. హోక్స్. Today is February 14th. Don't be hoaxed. So I was a dash cool to circus. Culled means destroy. I was taken to circus, baited. Do you know bait? If you want to catch fish, you require some worms or you require small fish. So this worm is called bait. You show the bait, looking at the bait, fish will come, and when the fish is about to catch the bait, then what happens? The fish is caught. Even if you want to catch the rat, what will be there? You'll keep something, eatable item. The eatable is bait. By looking at eatable item, the rat will come running and rat will get stuck. So that is bait. Bait is nothing but kind of bakra. So I was baited to circus. I was taken to circus is the right one, fourth option. I was taken to that circus which contained an exhibition of freaks and monstrosities. But the exhibit which I most desired to see was the one dash as boneless wonder. See, exhibition contains some kind of freaks. Have you ever been to any haunted houses? Haunted houses, horror houses. So, you know, in that house, you pay some 50 rupees or 60 rupees or 80 rupees or 100 rupees. You go inside, everything will be dark. A background devil music will be there, ooh, like that. And suddenly somebody will be there or some skeleton will be there falling onto you. You've never been to. So it is exhibition of freaks and monstrosities. So such kind of things are there. But the exhibit I most desired to see. So what did he want to see? He wanted to see was the one dash as boneless wonder. Boneless wonder. He wanted to see that. He wanted to see was the one dash as. One construe. Construe means interpret. Do you know interpret? How you translate something here, that is called interpret. How you translate? Interpretation. The way you understand is called interpretation. The way you understand something is called interpretation. Now, dash has, defines as, described as, it should be depicted. It should be expressed, defined. Answer is only third one, described as. Because we are talking about the past, right? I remember when I was a child, contained exhibition, the most desired to see was the one described as the boneless wonder. No bones at all. Boneless wonder. My parents judged that the spectacle means here scenario, not spectacles. Spectacle is also called scenario or scene. My parents judged that the spectacle would be too revolting and demoralizing for my youthful eyes. and I've waited 50 years to see the boneless wonder. 50 years he has waited, sitting on the treasury bench. Like Churchill, who had in his childhood wish fulfilled only in the middle age when Ramsay MacDonald became Prime Minister, those of us who sit on the boards of companies have the ill fortune to observe dash without visiting circus. To observe dash, to observe pushover, observe invertebrates. Do you know invertebrates? What is invertebrate? Vertebrae means backbone. Invertebrate, no backbone containing people or creatures. Dotard, again a kind of covered. These two are kind of synonyms. Strong man. So have you understood the context here? What is he trying to say? So the author wanted to see something called boneless wonder. In the childhood he could not do it. Now 50 years finished. At least let me do it now, he's thinking. Everybody does the same way. We had some wish during childhood that is not fulfilled. That will be again fulfilled in the middle age or somewhere when we become old. That's what he's saying. So I have the ill fortune to observe dash. Observe invertebrates. No bone, no backbone. Without visiting the circus. Indeed, the one common and overriding criteria for selection of director by the person in control of board is the absence of spine. Like all generations, the statement is not fair to those who feel controlling shareholders who possess the self-confidence to be dash. Who possess the self-confidence to be dash. To be brave, okay. After B, I cannot take V1, yes, grammatically wrong. V1 grammatically wrong. Impeach V1 grammatically wrong. This is V2, V3. Answer 1-5. To be challenged. So, see, the few shareholders who possess the confidence to be challenged, but a very large portion of the proportion of the promoters, even with or without with or over 50% shareholding, are petrified of being perceived as having lost control if they allow directors even discuss their suggestions. Now, from the circus experience, he brought the boardroom shareholders. He brought this scenario. If these dash shareholders have been abusing their power, controlling shareholders, okay, governing is nothing but supervising. It is especially, it comes to administration. Regulating shareholders, supervising. See, these two same meaning, governing, supervising. Answer 135. Already what did he mention? We are talking about controlling, right? Already has mentioned. Those few controlling shareholders already is mentioned. So you can take first option. If these controlling shareholders have been abusing their power, scolding their power, misusing their power, they have even greater reason to be afraid of a challenge. Hence the paramount means topmost consideration of noodle spines in selecting members of the board. Having sat in 20 years on the boards of more than half a dozen companies and observed the behavior of many other directors during preceding 36 years as an auditor, I have dash similarities in the conduct. I have contemplated means think, thought. I have realized the similarities, detected, observed, ascertained. Ascertained is nothing but a kind of making certain. So what is suitable? 30 years he has seen, out of which I have dash similarities in the conduct. Conduct means behavior of those directors. So thought, realized. Realize means if he makes mistakes, realization will happen. Detect. He is not a machine to detect. Metal detector, bomb detector, no. Answer 1-4. Fourth option. Now, sentence rearrangement or parajumbled, rather too easy, I guess. It's easy, right? Access starting with small letter, can it be the first one? No. Starting capital small letter, no. Telephone small letter, no. Electronics capital letter, yes. A small letter, no. First one is D. Electronic banking relies means it depends on intricate means complex, complicated. So e-banking depends on complex computer system that communicate using something. Using what? Using access funds? Using the methods? Using telephone lines? Okay. Using as? No. Using the telephone lines, can I combine? These computer systems record transfers and ownership funds, and they control what? They control the methods, customers. They control the methods, customers, and commercial institutions used to. After to V1, where is V1? Access. Used to access funds. A common method of access is by access code such as. Okay, let's understand that we don't know anything. But you can simply pair this, right? Such as AE can be paired. Before that, 2 plus V1. So BA. So where should I keep C? Obviously, in the second part or last part means second part. So DCBAE, rather easy. Now single filler. All parts of the tree contain dash toxin. Toxins means poison, toxins. Some unidentified, and the tree has a milky sap that contains forbol and other skin irritants. Weak, feeble, frail, all same meaning. Do you remember last week we had this? Whether you have written them or not. Of course, sir, we write, but who will read? We will not read. 1, 2, 3 not possible because those three are synonyms with one another. 1, 2, 3. Strong toxins, soft toxins. Strong. Powerful actually. Powerful is more related rather than strong. If you happen to get it on your skin, it causes dash allergic reactions. Small, little, minute, tiny. 1, 2, 4, 5 synonyms. Small anna, little anna same. Minute, tiny same. Means something very small. Odd man out is immense. Immense means something big, something great, something more. Immense allergic reactions. The sap is a dash acidic. If a word is ending with IC, very good, some of you remember. As IC, if a word is ending with IC, it is an adjective. Acidic, chaotic, dramatic, economic. IC, ending means adjective. Earlier we have discussed, after adjective we can keep noun. Before adjective, what can I keep? Adverb. Disparity, TY, noun. Highly, adverb. ION, noun. TY, noun. ANCE, noun. Answer is only second option. Highly acidic. The fruit, if eaten, is also dash. Is also fatal. Fatal means? Who said? Anything which is leading to death. Fatal means leads to death is called fatal. Delta variant only, right? Second wave. Delta variant was fatal. That's why many people died during second wave. But Omicron is not fatal, right? Many people did not die. Omicron is not fatal. That was a fatal accident. He died in that accident. Cancer is a fatal disease. Like that. Superficial. Superficial means only external, not deep. Opposite is deep. The fruit, if we eaten, is also superficial. Synonyms. Harmless means no harm. Lethal. Lethal is also leading to death. No death. Helpful. Positive meanings. Not possible. Answer 1, 2. The fruit, if eaten, is also fatal, and ingestion produces severe gastroenteritis with bleeding, shock, bacterial superinfection, and airway compromise. Last section, correctly, wrongly spelled or inappropriate word. Decline, ultimately, appropriate, influence. Any error in terms of spelling? Yes, no? DECLINE, okay. Ultimately spelling, okay. Appropriate, okay. Influence, okay. Let me read it to check if there is any inappropriate word. Now it is clear that the decline of a language must ultimately have political and economic causes, but not appropriate to the bad influence of this or that individual writer. All appear correct. Answer 5. Assimilate, spelling is wrong. A-double-S. A-double-S-I-M-I-L-A-T. Assimilate means gather. We assimilate lots of notes, but we do not learn them. We do not utilize the notes. Separately, gubernatorial, executive, patronage. Answer. I also did not know when I saw the paper, question paper, but I checked it Google, then I got it, gubernatorial. First time I'm listening to this word. So gubernatorial is related to governing bodies, administration. Governing bodies, gubernatorial. So second part, second one wrongly spelled. Ascribes inflationary disruptions localized. Inflationary, A-R-Y, not E-R-Y. Exemptions, aiming, minimize, enlisting. Answer. Exemptions correct only, right? Exempt. Okay, correct spelling, no problem. Exemptions is. So wrong. Delete yes. Exemption is. You can't change is because you need to correct only the bold parts. So the military exemption is reportedly seen negatively. That's all for now. Thank you for your participation.